Mr. Burkett, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Doing fine. A little sick.
How fine?
A little bit sick.
You are in here for how many years?
40.
40 years.
Yes, sir.
8 felony counts, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty serious.
Yes, sir.
And you spent some time before this 40-year sentence in jail, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I've been in prison 5 times.
How many years already?
A 2-year sentence, a 5-year sentence, a 30-year sentence, and then this 40.
That's a lot.
Yes, sir.
What went wrong?
Drugs and alcohol.
Can you explain?
Well, I started using drugs when I was about 13, drinking and drugging and selling and manufacturing, some stealing and burglarizing going along with it to support the habit, and always end up back in prison.
There's one significant moment when Jason, your son, was found guilty for capital murder, a
Yes.
triple homicide. During the sentencing phase, you appeared in court. Can you describe what you said to the jury?
Well, I explained to them what prison life was about, and I explained to them that I didn't think killing him was going to bring back those people, or really, do anything to correct what happened. And I asked the jury to, please, don't kill my son. I asked them, just please don't kill my son. They never had a chance. He didn't have a father. I told him that, I was never there, and his mother was a single mother with 4 children, and she had handicaps. She's on disability. Most of that time she was living on disability, and so they really didn't. They lived off food stamps, and HUD housing and that type of thing, and he really had a real poor life growing up. I just asked him not to kill my son. It wasn't his fault. I wish that I could take the time, his time. I wish I could, because I feel like it's my fault. I really do. I feel like I'm as much his fault as he is. Because if I'd have been there, it quite possibly, maybe not, but it might possibly have been different. He'd had a better chance. He'd had a whole lot better chance if I'd have been there helping his mother raise him. But I wasn't. The jury got up to leave, and the door was right here to my right. And as the door closed behind them, I heard 2 ladies break down. I'm real emotional, and I'm crying through the whole thing. But as they went through that door and the door closed, I heard 2 ladies break down crying. They broke down. And then when it was all over and his lawyer told me, he said, I remember his words, he said, "You got him."
You saved the life of your son.
He said, "You got him." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "You got him." And that's what saved. There was 2 votes. It was 10-2. And there was 2 votes that voted not to kill him. And I think those were the 2 ladies right there. That they're the ones that saved his life. And
But you can be proud of this moment.
yeah. I had some help too. God helped me. He did. I asked God to help me, and I think he did. I didn't deserve any help for him. He may not deserve the help, but we got it from someplace.